Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Alpha, and today we're going to be going over some DayZ PvP tips that should be able to help you and guide you to bettering yourself at the DayZ PvP. So without further ado guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're getting very close, and yeah, I'd like to just start off with the DayZ tips with number 1, going to be awareness. Now, when I mean awareness is I want you to kind of familiarize yourself with all of your surroundings, such as your trees, your buildings, and other landmarks. If you're around any other kind of towns, you can familiarize with your surroundings, if you will. Now, if you are entering yourself into a gunfight, you want to remember locations of fallback points or even covering surrounding areas to give yourself an advantage and to take advantage of your surroundings for cover if you're getting yourself into a gunfight very quickly and rapidly. Keep yourself alive. So, obviously, for cover, it's pretty self-explanatory. You find yourself some thick trees, some walls, buildings, hills. Avoid running in open areas, such as open fields and roads in the middle of the roads. These are kind of rookie mistakes, running and finding yourself in roads and open fields. This makes you very easy targets and easy pickings for other players around you. With that being said, I'm going to be guiding us into number 2. Is going to be confidence. Now, with confidence, you guys need to go into gunfights knowing, with the mindset, that you are going to win and you will come out on top. If you go in entering a gunfight thinking you're unsure of your actions of entering this gunfight, it's going to just set into your mindset that this is going to be a bad idea or something negative. You don't want to be in that mindset. You want to go into a fully prepped and ready, confident fight. If you know you are not going to win a fight, do not take it. That is your gut decision. We have all been there. We have all made that mistake. We have all known this feeling of, hey, I have a bad feeling about this, I should leave. Or, hey, I think I can make a good play right now, but I'm unsure. That is your gut feeling, and you need to trust it. You need to take your confidence in your gunfights, and you need to know when to take gunfights and know when to leave. For example, say you have a Mosin, right? You've found some ammo, you've been looting all day, and you have a couple bullets, but you don't have a scope. Now, with this opportunity, and you find yourself in a nice open area, and you find a player looting a building, he's completely unsure of his surroundings, no awareness whatsoever. You have this opportunity of, hey, am I going to take that, or am I going to just let him go? A lot of people here are going to take that. So, with that being said, you know, you got to really understand your weapons capabilities and just be confident of your gunfights that you choose to take. Now, here's another thing, fellas. I find myself dying a lot, right? Now, when I do die, I do find myself carrying those grenades, stun grenades, and smoke grenades. It's one thing to say to use them, it's another thing to know when to use them, fellas. You need to find yourselves in positions where you think you have the upper advantage and utilize these grenades. They're just so important, and I find myself never using them. And a lot of the times, they are extremely helpful. Now, I have been using them a lot more as of recently, and I find myself getting a ton of more kills, and it's very helpful to just kind of have that extra little I got your back package whenever you're just trying too much. You can just throw a stun grenade, a smoke grenade, or just a regular frag, and it's so helpful a lot of the times. You don't have to overextend yourself to just throw these things, and practice makes perfect. I know I am terrified a lot of the times whenever I do throw them. And I'm telling you, fellas, grenades are just so underrated, and I know I take them for granted all the time, and I'm sure I am not the only person here. I find myself on the coast all the time, and I think to myself, I had 5 grenades on me. Why didn't I use them? Now, with the tripwires, they're a lot more, you know, usable and more, I guess, diverse, and you can use them in other situations often. But I like the grenades, and I like their aspect of the game, and times, and I know I am one of those. Now, with that being said, fellas, I'm going to guide us into another hip firing. Hip firing is so underrated in this game. Now, however, if you find yourself in third person, you find yourself using it a lot more often. Third person lobbies are extremely helpful or crutched, or however you want to say it. Nah, but all jokes aside, they get the nice little crosshairs for hip firing, and they also have the little center dot on their screen. So when you are in first-person service, you do not get this. This is something that is restricted, and you are not privileged with this helpful little tip. When you are in first person, you lose it. So it's a little harder, but in first person, it's extremely underrated. Now, for people who are in first person, you need to find yourself using this a lot more times in close to medium range. Long range hip firing is not very useful. Again, that's more of a third person, like, I don't know, tip, help, crutch thing. It's just more third person friendly for the hip fire long range. You can use long range. However, I wouldn't recommend it. That seems a little too risky for a long-range gunfight. I'd rather trust myself aiming down the scopes in a third-person lobby and actually shooting at the target correctly. But yeah, tomato, tomato, let me know how you guys feel about that one. And with all these tips, of course, your playstyle is going to improve the more and more you practice these PvP tips in PvP situations. So find yourselves playing in more PvP servers, getting yourself more equipped and utilized in these situations. And yeah, I promise you, you will improve tenfold if you guys practice a little bit of these tips. And yeah, with that being said, fellas, I hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys in the next video. My next video will be a Ark Survival Evolve video, so keep your eyes peeled for that if you like Ark videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, fellas. Take care.